Okay, 8th grade. So if you completed your vision board, you've done video 1, video 2, you looked at the examples and you submitted your vision board, you're now about to look at website layout. And this is to give yourself a look at how will my website look when I code it? How do I want it to look? To give you an idea of what you are coding. So I've created this vision board. I have these colors, I have these things and pictures I want to put on it. Now I'm going to create sort of a layout or a mock-up, as you would say, of my website. So I'm going to click on the video, which is what you're watching. In this folder, you had access to this last time too. And this walked you through what you did last time. Basically, you've now learned some coding so you can do the colors and stuff. But if I zoom in quickly on the rubric or the instructions, I guess you could say, I was to pick a television show, a movie, a celebrity, such as an actress, YouTuber, comedian. I can pick a sports team or a sport itself, a hobby or a business if I want to link it to career readiness. Miss Johnson said that could be part of your career portfolio if you're looking for something. And so when you made your vision board the last time, you walked through putting your name on it. You put your topic here, whatever it was you choose for your final project. Remember, this is your final coding project. This is what you're going to do next Wednesday after the dash coding is due. So all your dash coding projects are due on Tuesday of next week, projects 1 through 3. And then we are going to start doing your website. So my topic goes in the topic box. I developed a top 10 list last time. I had the subheadings, the things I was going to talk about on the website. And all importantly, one of the most important things on this project, even though it doesn't seem like it, are these 3 paragraphs. These are one thing that speed up your project so tremendously if these are already typed as part of this project when you get to your regular website, because then you can just copy and paste. The big thing that you did in addition to writing the paragraphs last time is if I click on this document real quick to recap, the biggest thing is how you give me access. So we're not sharing with Miss Watts. We just click the share button because we want anyone who sees our project to be able to click on it. So once I hit that share button, the most important thing you did was to change the restrictions. So down here where it says get link, yours says restricted or Shippensburg. You need to click that little drop down by clicking on it and go to anyone with the link. It must read anyone with the link. And then I can copy that link, come back to my vision board. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this again real quick from video 1. I'm going to delete this text box. Okay, I'm going to make a text box just like I did for everything else. Type paragraphs. Okay, I highlight it, Control A, Control K to link, and I'm going to paste that link to my paragraphs right there so that when somebody clicks on it, it's going to take them right to my website paragraphs that I made in a Google Doc. Okay, and that's in a separate Google Doc that you opened and you called it website paragraphs and you linked it there from video 1. Okay, that's also gone over in video 1. Also note that the subheadings about the show, characters, and episode summary, what I'll be talking about on my website, is what I listed here in subheadings. WebSafe font, remember I had to Google WebSafe fonts. I can't just pick a font. WebSafe fonts are certain fonts only, and I have a list of them that I can choose from. Okay, so I'll choose a WebSafe font and list it in here. It can't just be a Google font. For colors are pretty easy. What I'm going to do, I'll do it in my other example. I'm going to make a circle using the Shapes tool. Circle. I'm going to create it right here inside of this circle so that I can color it in as close as I can get it. Then I have to determine the color. So let's say I want to do the University of Florida Gators. There's a couple ways I can get colors. So the easiest way, hex code picker. Hex code, remember you learned in Jeff's lab, hex code picker. I'll link this one in the folder. This is one I like the most. It gives you the hex code up here. It gives you the RGB. Remember, A is transparency, so you'd add like a 1. RGBA value. And you can click around, find the different colors you want, shades, etc., etc. You can pick any color and it'll give you the code. So that's one way to do it, and I will link that to the site. I also have a Chrome extension called Colorzilla. So if I'm on a website, like let's say we'll see how well this works, University of Florida. So brands like last semester, somebody did Bath and Body Works. They wanted those blues and pinks. You can Google a brand and find out what their hex codes are. Or you can go to their website, and this might be accurate too, is if I use my color picker, say color picker from page, and if I hover over here and click on that orange, that color is copied to my clipboard. I picked black. Let's see if we can try that again. Here we go. Orange. There's the code for that orange. It might not be as accurate as Googling the brand. So if I click on this blue, we'll see the blue. I definitely know. Color picker. We'll click on the blue. We want to do it from a website, from a page. If I click on the blue, there's the blue saved. Now, if I Google, watch this, we'll see how close it is. UF blue hex code. So the blue hex code we can see is 0021A5. If I click on my little color picker and look at it, what is it? 00229B. So they're a little off, and that could be the colors on my screen. So if you want a particular brand or color from someone, you might want to Google just their hex codes. And then I'm going to copy it, come over to my project, find that circle. I'm going to go to the paint bucket. I'll go to custom, and I will paste right where that is, the hex code, paste that hex code in. Okay. And my circle becomes that. I also have to make a text box down here and paste the hex code. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Oops, watts, no. And you might make it a little bigger so Ms. Watts can see. Okay, and I put it under there. With your colors, you do have to have two primary colors that I'm going to use on the main website, and secondary colors. These are accent colors that I'll use for fonts or borders or just design elements. I also have to use hex and RGBA. So I could do 2 hex and 2 RGBA, or 1 hex